Starting off slacking. Yeah, baby, we here. We doing it. Better late than never, but always late. Seems like we're always late for some reason. Welcome to another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. He is decked out in the drip today. I'm wearing a little drip.
Dude, that's my lucky shirt.
Yeah, man. One of 100. You know.
What number is that out of 100? Is that number one? Is it the first?
It's probably number one. Yeah, it's the first one. It's the first one I got rid of. That's for sure. You know, welcome to Rated G, man. Please, already getting at us real early in the thing. Who we blaming this time? Brian, of course.
100% my fault. But see, we're not actually late. We are
actually early.
22 hours early.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, man.
So
oh man.
Yes, G. I'll start. We're starting with the attitude already. Own, please. Loving attitude. I heard a comedian went viral for wiggling his D at some old woman in the Dunkin' drive-thru.
Yeah. What's it take to go viral, though, man? What did we get? Like 100,000 views on a clip?
It was pretty much because I asked you for topics. You didn't have any. I didn't have any, and it was the only thing I thought of.
All right, but what is considered viral? Is it like 1 million? Do you have to do 1 million to go viral?
I think it's kind of like the lake and the pond, you know?
It's kind of like the lake and the pond. All right, well, we'll see. Either way, we got a lot of views on that one clip. I never heard so many people call me stupid and Protestant in one sitting in all my life. Actually, I'd never been called Protestant. I'm surprised everybody's calling me Protestant. What did I say that would be Protestant? I don't know. G's currently yeah, man. Owen Please says, did you, the G-Man, in fact, William Johnson at Miss McGinley on a sunny day in the Dunkin' drive-thru? Yeah, I have no recollection of that. Michelle says, hi, guys. Michelle.
Whoa.
It's good to see you. Oh man, I gotta bring Mama in, man. Mama's not feeling well.
No.
She got one fang that's getting long, and I looked it up because I noticed that it's like she always had fangs, but this one's getting longer. And I looked it up, and it could be like a gum thing. So I made an appointment to bring her in.
Is that where the term "long in the tooth" comes from? Have you heard that before?
I've heard it. I couldn't tell you where it came from. You know,
I'm sorry to hear that about Mama Cat, man.
Yeah, so am I, man, you know, because it's fucking gonna be expensive. And I also care about her, man, because she's like, you know, she just hasn't been the same. She's been real mellow.
Yeah.
She hasn't been coming in the room.
So you can kind of see her personality's changing a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, she's like that. But then the other day, what happened was she jumped up on the table and brushed like the side of her tooth on my arm. Oh. And then she was just like, ow, 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 ow. She was literally saying, ow. And then she was trying to like put her hand on her thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was sitting
right.
Like trying to like, and I said, oh man, so that's what made me look.
When are you gonna take her in?
Monday. That's the quickest appointment I can get so far, Monday. But I'm gonna see if I can find a place that I can get her in maybe sometime this week. You know, so that's got me a little down. And then
you can't get her into a place till Monday?
Yeah. I mean, I can get her to an emergency, but they want $200 off the bat, and I'm like,
dude, how is there no vet? I mean, it's Monday now.
No, there's vets.
But just not the one you want to go to?
No, they just, all of them are like mad long to get into. If you're not like one of their clients already. I'm hearing a lot of hissing.
Huh.
Is that me?
I'm not sure. If anybody in the comments, listening on YouTube or wherever, you hearing a hiss? Anybody? Bueller? Is it gone away?
Nah, I don't know. Whatever. Hold on 1 second. I left my fucking cigarettes in the other room.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't really hear any hissing on the stream. So let's see what we got coming up. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering where you could get this beautiful gear, you can go over to briantlacata.com/shop to check out all the stuff we have to offer here. We have these cool G mugs. We have the shirt, the hat that I'm wearing, the shorts. And you know, if you want to look good this holiday season, dress your friends in Rated G wear.
Yeah, man. And if you want one of the limiteds, I think we still got a few left. There's like maybe like 10 left. You could inbox me, get yourself one of the limiteds, you know. I think Lauren says she hears a hiss. She said it's the snake. So I think she hears a hiss.
I mean, did you hear it, Lauren?
I'm wondering if
I don't hear it, dude. I hear nothing. I hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hear nothing. Well, I'm sure this is very entertaining for all of our fans.
Yeah, so I just got off the phone with the electric.
Oh boy. Yeah, see, she doesn't hear it, dude. It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
It's ringing in your ears.
I just got off the phone with the electric company. And they had informed me that they were getting ready to shut my electric off.
Okay.
I haven't paid since 2020.
Nice. Dude. 20. What's the bill?
$1,500.
Oh, that's
and $38. Yeah, man, it's not that much, right? Boogie, woogie, woogie. You know, that's not so bad. $1,500. So I had to set up a payment plan. I gave in, so now I set up a payment plan. $120 a month.
Dude, you're going against everything you said.
No, I'm not actually. I'm not. How am I going against everything I said? I pay my bills. I pay my bills. I just didn't pay the electric because it was under my son's name, and it was a stress to pay. And I kept trying to hook up with my son to switch it over back to my name so I could just do it through my phone. And you know, he was procrastinating. But then it started getting to him and affecting him. So then, you know, now he finally took care of it. So now I called up and I took care of it. The rent I didn't pay this month still.
Yeah, good for you.
He hasn't gotten back to me yet. Which yeah, cheapest 3-year bill ever. Like I said, it's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, what is that? You said 1,500?
Yeah, it breaks down in 1 year. It breaks down to $121 a month.
Yeah, but
that's in 1 year. So now you got to divide that by 3 years because I haven't paid in 2020. How much?
41.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My bill will be like $50.
Money on this all over the place.
Yeah.
So what's the payment situation they got you on?
$121 a month plus whatever my bill is that month. So it's probably gonna be like $200 a month.
I mean, if you get that $41 a month average, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be about $200, a little less. Jasmine, what's up, my love? Big up to my daughter Jasmine, who always stops in for a little while at least to show some love. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. So, you know, so that's been my day. I had to deal with that. I also fucking scuffed up another rim on my car. I went to bring that in.
Have you seen the I think they're called alloy gators? So they make them in different colors, right? And it's kind of like, here, I'll show you what it is. The one company that I do video work for sells them. You should check them out.
Always trying to sell me on shit, man.
No, dude. I mean, if it's so.
What is it? So they go around the rim.
Yes. So it's like a little. It's almost like I guess it's polyurethane or rubber or something like that. But they make them in nice colors and they look good.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the red one would look hot.
Yes,
on
dude,
especially on the Worshipmobile.
Yes, dude, that's what I'm saying. So you put them on there, and it just gives you that like little bit of buffer against the curb, you know?
Yeah, because I think you know what it is with me is that I think my because I have the insurance on it, but I think on the rims I pay monthly to have like, you know, if the rims get fucked up, I just bring them in and they fix them. Either they either fix them or if they can't fix them, they give me new rims for the rims and tires. But I think that's for 45,000 miles. And I'm already at 51. So it's like, I don't know if it's still, we'll see. I'll definitely get at least one more fix out of it. You know,
these things, I believe, what size wheels do you have? Are they like 20s or?
I think 16, 18, something like that. 16.
Yeah, they're $130 for a pack of 4.
Oh, word? Yeah, I might do that.
Install them yourself.
I might do that only because I like the way those look. Those are hot.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my plates to come in, man. Don't ever order nothing from Wuhan, China. It's been 6 days in transit.
Dude, it's surprising, dude. The last thing we got from them got here ASAP, dude. It took no time.
Yeah, right? Everybody got it quick. 6 days in fucking transit. I'm like, what are they doing? Carrying it on their heads? The fuck is that, man? Cliffy, what's up, baby? Welcome to the show, man. Hello, guys. Glad to be here with you both. Y'all. Aw, thank you so much, Cliff. You know you the dog. I known Cliff for years, man. He used to come rock out at my shows when we used to fucking play with SSL.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. King Handles, Gary, go off the grid with Brian. No electric bills. Just go to San Francisco and take what you want. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I might have to move to San Francisco and just get all Mad Max on motherfuckers.
It's an option. It is an option. People
is it really an option?
People do take it. Yeah. You can come stay with me, man.
Are they still not arresting anybody? Is that still going on?
It's funny, man. Like, no, it's not. It's not going. They're not really arresting people. I mean, you'll see news articles, but I mean, dude, they need to do what Giuliani did and just lock everybody up. That's the only way it's going to get better.
It worked for New York.
I mean, it works everywhere. I mean, King Handles, me and him have talked about it, but it's ugly. You know, it does not look good.
I mean, it wouldn't be ugly for me nowadays because I'm pretty legal.
No, I'm saying it would be ugly, like politically, for whoever does it. You know, because it's not going to be like, it's not nice. Like,
nah, you got to go back to like
go around paddy wagons and just start tossing people up, dude.
Yeah, you got to go back to like the 90s, early 90s.
But you would really need to build like a camp. Maybe that's what we should bring back. Remember,
dude, they're bringing back the camps. Unfortunately, we're going to be in it. So the new virus now coming out is called Virus X, formerly known as COVID. The Virus X is the new virus. They say it's 10 times worse, but I guess because 20, I'm about to say, I guess because it's an X, they could just keep adding a number to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the new thing we're supposed to watch out for, guys. It's coming our way.
Can you see this?
You probably heard it here first. Yeah, Disease X. They're getting real lazy on the names. Right? It's like they're getting lazy on the fucking names. Homeboy said, I'm ready, Disease X. That'd be crazy if it only kills Generation X, Z, right? It's like it only takes out Generation Z.
As the 19 transitions into a recurring and more familiar health concern, healthcare professionals in the UK are now gearing up for a potential new pandemic known as Disease X. They caution that this new virus could have similar impact to the devastating Spanish flu of 18 to 20. Health experts are sounding the alarm about Disease X, a term coined by the WHO.
The most trustworthy WHO.
They warn that this potential new pandemic has the capacity to result in 20 times more fatalities than the coronavirus. Now, it's funny, it says than the coronavirus. Not any particular one, just the coronavirus. You see how it's a lowercase c? That means it's a regular noun. This would be a proper noun, the name. Yep. The 19 pandemic began in 2020 and has tragically claimed the lives of over 2.5 million people worldwide. And I got to say, dude, that's not a lot, right? Like, let's get down to it, dude. In 3 years, we shut the world down for 2.5 million people. Did we really need
how many
2.5 million fat old people? No, dude, I don't think so.
They didn't think so either. They tried to get more.
Yeah, I mean,
they wanted more.
I tried to get more myself, dude. I was coughing on anybody over 65 I could.
Kato says lots of civil rights crybabies will begin crying if they did what you said, going back to Giuliani days. Concentration camps are just going to fuel crime. What we need is jobs. Hey, there's jobs out there. Believe me, man. Everywhere I go, there's empty cash registers. They got like 6 registers and no people. They also don't got no people buying shit either. So I guess that's the reason. And even the people who are working, I'm sorry, the people working, like, I'm not saying in offices, I don't know what goes on there, but I'm saying people who work in the business of interacting with other people, they suck.
Dude, how bad has it gotten? Really, how bad has service
The
across the board
attitude,
gotten.
the attitude is the
Terrible.
server is always right. That's the new slogan. The server's always right. You know,
It's dude, some of the interactions that I've had are appalling. It's almost like everyone acts like a TSA agent now.
no,
Every single
it's like they're doing us the favor by being there.
yeah.
Like when that chick told me I should come back at a better time. I said, when you're closed? I was apparently inconvenienced that she had to serve me. Gato says, Gato, what's up, baby? Don't forget, man, I'm looking to come and check y'all out here in Atlantic City. Me +4. I'm going to hit you up. You are allowed to steal, rob, but not sell anything without giving the government their cut. Then you go to jail. Basically. I
When
think
is
they
that?
get I think they get their cut. I think they get their cut. I think they do somehow, right?
Oh, if you steal something?
Yeah,
Well,
because
because
then
whatever got bought was already taxed. It's been taxed already. You know, if there's a product in the store, it's already been taxed before it's gotten to the store. The sales tax is just the final tax.
yeah.
You know
And
what I
I'm pretty
mean?
sure, they take all that back or whatever. They get their cut. They always get their cut. The house always wins, man.
When is
King
that?
says
When is that show?
December 9th, I think.
And that's Murphy's Law at right Murphy's Law.
Yeah, I think, Murphy's Law at they're
Rock
playing
Club.
at Anchor Rock Club.
Cool. I want to start. I want to start putting that up.
Yeah, I think it's December 9th, right, Gato? If I'm
mm,
wrong, just correct me. I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. It's gonna be good to see you, dog.
December 9th.
Yeah, there you go, December 9th. It's gonna be good to see you. I haven't seen you since we linked up that time in I forgot where we were, somewhere out in Jersey, where Jimmy was riding those bikes. Oh, they're playing with Agnostic Front too. Oh, that's gonna be a crazy show.
Yeah, I just put the link up for anybody. I'll be there.
Yeah, you're one of the ones coming with me. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You'll get to meet Gato, man.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
and Jimmy too. Jimmy, I know. I haven't. Well, we had Jimmy on the show, but I never
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wildwood. That's where we linked up in Wildwood. That was a fun fucking day. Came up as a memory the other day, actually. I think we skipped over some
Some comments.
Yeah, because you started flooding it with links.
Got you. Boom.
Gary, you go straight to self-service.
He
I'm
does.
done with you. Oh, I go straight to self-service. Yo, you want to know what's crazy, yo? Is that now the self-serving machines, they're trying to put tips in that shit. They want to put tips. They've been doing it. I forgot what city they started it in.
Here, bro. I don't know if they started it here, but it's definitely here.
Yeah, they add tips. Who gets the fucking tip? What do? Send me a check at the end of the month for how many times I fucking went to your store and served myself, and then you give me my tips back? Like, who gets the tip? It's a fucking machine.
The airports are like that, dude. So a lot of the airports now, like those like little like the store where you get the newspapers and the books and stuff like that. They'll have one person working in there, and then 5 self checkouts, and then the one person just manages the self checkouts. But I've even been in some airports, dude, where you walk into the store and there's a gate, you grab whatever you want, and then it dings your Amazon account when you walk out and charges your credit card.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, right.
Why am I giving you a tip? You're not helping me. Fuck those cashier jobs. The pay is shit. We need jobs that match what stuff is costing. Well, I would think we need costs to come down in a lot of things too, man. It's fucking insane. I spent $17 the other day for eggs. I'm telling you, all the time I go, I always try to figure out what it's gonna be. I bought eggs, paper towel, a little thing of sausages, and an orange juice. What do you think that came out to?
$17.50.
$17 fucking dollars and change. Yeah, dog. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, man.
That was the
Wildwood.
Wildwood.
That's where we were. Yeah, man. The Racist Gentlemen's. That shit was dope. I got there a little late, but it was still dope. All they're getting is a tip of this. Yeah, no doubt. And you know what's crazy? When I ordered those things, man, this guy wanted $250 to install a new toilet. Is that a lot?
I don't think that's that bad, dude. I mean, think about it. I mean, take them what, hour and a half? Time,
I don't know. $250 for a toilet. I don't know if that's a lot, but I know $2.50 for a dozen eggs is. and it's even
I
more
think
than that.
250 is cheap for eggs.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yeah,
But just a while ago, like not too long ago, that shit was like 99 cents for regular eggs.
bro, eggs haven't been 99 cents for a long time, dude.
They were over here at fucking whatchamacallit.
What kind of eggs are you eating, bro? They're giving you pigeon eggs, Atlantic City.
Regular little
Yeah,
narrow.
little tiny pigeon eggs. The supermarket or convenience store. It was it was a Mexican lady selling the pigeon eggs there. That's where he got them, dude.
I get her from
The lady's like,
Tate.
tamales, huevos, tamales, huevos.
She's out there with a chicken.
Yeah.
I get her straight from the chicken's ass. From the ass to the table.
She just grabs the neck, shakes him down a little.
How much are cigarettes now? Cigarettes now are shit out here. They're 13. That's insane. And I'm still smoking them like a dick. I wish they would get rid of the fucking Newports already, because then I'll stop. You know.
Wow, Gary, are you leaving it up to the government to dictate what you do?
I'm just saying.
Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Jumps on anything.
Gary just said, "I will quit smoking once the government makes me."
No, I didn't say that at all.
Daddy makes me. That's what you said. Once Big Daddy says, "I can't smoke this anymore. I'm gonna stop buying it." That's what you just said, dude. I heard it. Everyone else said we heard it, right?
I don't think everybody hears what your big ass ears. What I was saying is, I'm not gonna go smoking regular ones. So if they make it illegal, I'm sure I can get black market. But it's like, let's see what they're charging. For the most part, once they get rid of any menthol, I'm not gonna go to regular cigarettes. They taste like shit.
Parliament, love
them. Disgusting. Gato says they've been at least $350 for a while. Really?
Yeah, eggs, yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like nothing in that bag should have been $17 altogether. The orange juice alone is like fucking $6.
I saw this TikTok video. I don't know, it was a couple days ago, and the dude was talking about inflation, and they're saying that it was only like 6% or 8%, and he was going to Costco, and he had a TikTok of like shopping at Costco. And he showed prices like doubled and tripled.
Oh, yeah, man. It's insane, dude. It's insane. I don't care what anybody says. The Marlboro with 3 Altoids is in your mouth. I guess that would be kind of mental. Yeah, that really would. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll switch to fucking
from the St. Louis Federal Reserve. Average price of eggs, grade A, large, cost per dozen, U.S. city average. So in 85, they were 78 cents. 90, they're about $1. 2005, $1.50.
All right, $1.50.
08, during the 08 recession, $2.01. And now,
yeah, because what did they stop the recession? Did they stop fucking laying eggs?
Dude, look at this, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Like right now, it says they're $2, which is not true. I mean, that might be the national average, but that's definitely not the average in a city.
Hell no, man.
Yeah, that's like the country average.
What
$4? That's
$4 is about what it is out here.
Yeah,
man. It's bad when the OnlyFans models are struggling, can't even sell coochie.
No, they can sell it. They're just not selling it right.
They're just charging too much.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching Amy B. Bobby.
It needs to be more interactive.
With her flappy labias. I feel like she has very fat, flappy labias. I could be wrong. But I feel like they rap.
They could
suck
you right
in.
Do you think one of them's got a little lazy labia? It just kind of hangs down like a little under. It's like you think it's trying to close, but it just goes the other way. The lazy labia.
Have you ever suffered from lazy labia? Mom, sometimes I just feel like I'm tilting a little to the left. Honey, lazy labia runs in our family. You no longer have to suffer with lazy labia. Now get Laboscaben. I don't know, some crazy stupid name. Anyway, been there, my man. No menthol in Canada. Well, I'm not in Canada, so that's why I'm still smoking.
Canada sucks, dude. I was thinking about Canada this morning for a little bit. It's a shitty place. It really is. The only thing redeeming about Canada is most of the people there are very nice, easy to talk to, personable. They're not they're very like low key, you know.
You
But
know,
that's it.
nowadays, if they just want to off themselves, Canada will help them.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah,
thinking about going
I
up
think
there.
now it's like college kids who are depressed and they're like, okay, it's a good reason to get rid of yourself. This world has gotten too soft, man. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
State assisted suicide would be what that's called, right?
Yeah.
They call it medical assistance in dying.
That's much nicer.
Medical assistance in dying and MAID is a complex and deeply personal issue. The government of Canada is committed to ensuring our laws reflect Canadians' needs, protect those who may be vulnerable, and support autonomy and freedom of choice. Please note that the eligibility date for persons suffering solely from mental illness is March 17th, 2024. I don't know what that means. Eligibility date for what? To be eligible for it?
So yeah. You want to off yourself, get it in before this date. Figure it out now. if you want to fucking kill yourself, figure it out before this date. Otherwise, I guess they charge you.
In February 15, the Supreme Court of Canada ruled in Carter versus Canada that parts of the criminal code would need to change to satisfy the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The part that prohibited medical assistance in dying would no longer be valid. The Supreme Court gave the government until June to create a new law. They created a law that allows eligible Canadians to request medical assistance in dying. And the Minister of Justice and I guess the Attorney General or whatever proposed changes to Canada's law on medical assisted dying. These changes were introduced in response to the Superior Court of Quebec's blah, blah, blah. I mean, let's just get to the details of what it is. Yeah, here we go. The revised law and eligibility criteria says as of March 17, 2021, a person wishing to die must be 18 and have decision-making capacity, be eligible for publicly funded healthcare services, make a voluntary request that is not the result of external pressure,
Wow.
give informed consent to receive MAID, meaning the person has consented to receiving MAID, and after they have received all information needed to make the decision, have a serious and incurable illness, disease, or disability, excluding mental illness until, so I think after March 17th, 2024, if you're mentally ill, you can pull the trigger.
Yeah, because, I mean, you could also sign a contract, right? It's like you're not able to enter into a contract if you're mentally ill, but you are able to say, I want to die.
Well, it depends. I don't know what the laws in Canada are.
I mean, it's really the government just saying these are the people that, listen, y'all don't got to be here. That's insanity, man.
Yeah.
That is fucking insanity. If you're over 18, that also says they have no faith in their health system at all, because they're like, if you're 18 and you got cancer and the chances are you might die, we don't think we're ever going to be able to help you out. So fuck fighting. And who knows, maybe we come up with some sort of cure while you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I don't know. I think it's crazy.
It's nuts. What were you gonna say?
No, nothing. I'm just feeling a little off today.
Yeah, it's same, dude. It's Monday. It's not the usual time. I, of course,
and then you know what it was? I was supposed to bring I started telling you I didn't think I was supposed to bring the car in to get the rim fixed. And when I made the appointment, I said to the lady, I said, is the guy who does the rims there? I said, because I was told he only comes once a week. And she goes, oh no, he's here. Everybody's always here. So of course I get up early and I go there, and they're like,
that response too.
I already know she's wrong, but what am I gonna do?
Call back and try to get somebody else.
It's gonna be her again.
No.
Yeah,
then you ask by name. You say, "Hey, is Mikey there?" And she's like, "Who's that?" She's like, "It's the one guy that does the rims."
Mike, the one guy that does the rims. Yeah, nah. So I go there, and then of course, they're only here on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Gas is expensive. It's a 30-minute drive. You know what I'm saying?
Hour round trip.
Man. That's fucking insane, yo. But I expect shit like that. Because like I was saying, nowadays, motherfuckers, the people who work suck. That goes back to what I was saying. The people who work suck.
They really do.
They suck. They're the fucking worst.
And it's like so rare that you have a positive customer service interaction. When it happens, you're like shocked, absolutely shocked.
And you want to hear something? When I bought those fucking things for my car from Wuhan, China, they asked for a tip in the order. And I fucking gave them one because I figured it would make them carry it quicker. You know what I'm saying? I figured instead of walking with it.
What did you get?
I picked up those, those plates that when you open the door, they light up on the bottom. It says Honda.
Oh, shit, dude. Those are sick.
They're sick, yo. Well, let's see. I'm getting them for Wuhan, China.
Dude, I wonder if we could mod them so you could have like your logo.
You could.
Yo.
You could. Like, I could do it when you open the doors. You know how that shit shines on the floor? I can make it say rated G. But then I'd probably be waiting a year for those. My lease will be up. You know what I'm saying? It like takes so long to get those shits, man.
Yeah.
Huh. That's the only reason why I haven't did it. But I might try your boy with those red shits. That might look hot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. Let me know.
You know.
Be careful for you.
But yeah, it's been like the fucking in transit for 6 days. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, people suck. It all sucks now, man. I can't even think of one good. Well, actually, surprisingly, the last person I dealt with that had to deal with people was at the DMV out here, and she was actually really sweet.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, and I gotta say, the big up to the person that I spoke to about my electric too. She was actually real helpful. You know, and I know she had it rough because at one point she had me and my son on the same line.
Oh, really?
And we were just cracking up. We were just making. I forgot how it started, but we got into one of those laugh shits where we started just dying laughing and making each other. And I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, we haven't spoken in a minute. Because she was like, do you authorize your father to get on the bill? And he said, oh, of course. And I'm like, yeah, of course. This motherfucker ain't paying for it.
Yeah.
And we started dying because he knows he ain't paying for it.
Yeah, why would he?
Yeah, why would he? It's only his name on the bill.
It's your electric, though, dude. What do you mean?
He was here for a while. Yeah, he shared some of that electric.
During that time? I thought that was before.
Yeah, it was a little. Well, I haven't paid since 2020. So for 1 year out of those 3 years, 1 year he was here.
So he owes you like $30, pretty much.
Well, I mean, if you divide it, man, let's see. What does that come out to a year?
Well, dude,
1,500 divided by 3.
Yeah, it's $500 a year divided by 2. He owes you $250.
That was easy.
Yeah, Sam, $250.
Yeah, that was easy. That's cheap for 3 fucking years, going on 4. Because in reality, it's going on 4 years.
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
Any movement on the landlord front with anything?
He called me. He said, yo, I noticed I haven't gotten the rent. And I said, I noticed no one's been in here fixing anything. And he said, okay, I'll hit you back. I'm going to hit him back. I'm going to try to, at least attempt to stay in connection.
Right.
Because the honest truth is I don't want to move, really,
right.
unless I get a great deal. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to move?
Yeah, man. And honestly, other than the issues with like the water and stuff in your unit, I love that place. It's great.
Man.
It's spacious. You got a good view. It's a great location. Other than some of the other nonsense, but I mean, you'll get that anywhere in AC.
My neighbors are either cool or ghetto, so I can make as much noise as I want to.
Right.
When I make noise, I actually fit in.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I really don't want to fucking move unless I get a great deal.
Yep.
If I get a great deal, I'll move.
How were your shows this weekend?
They were actually really good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend, Saturday, we sold out. The 8 o'clock, the 6 o'clock was pretty much almost sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was good. Yesterday, I had 2 good shows.
Are you doing anything new, or what? What do you?
I've been working on my holiday stuff. It's been getting tight too. It's been getting really tight. My Halloween shit, I came up with a lot of new shit.
Yeah.
I've been talking about like for each thing, I've been putting in like a personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I
talking about getting robbed.
Yeah, I talked about the first time I got robbed as Peter Chris. I sent you the picture.
I know, dude. That was great. Yeah, let me pull it up.
Motherfuckers thought I was joking. 7 years old, 1977. Just as Peter Chris, and they took my candy and my wig. It's fucked up. You know. And it's funny because I was doing the bit and I finally talked about how I got robbed. And yeah, that's me. And if you zoom in, that's me, my brother, and my two cousins. My brother was Star Child.
Oh, this is Star Child?
Yeah. And that's my cousin George and my cousin Peter, who's been on the show.
This is Peter?
Yeah. And then I'm in the back. Yeah.
That's
And
you.
then I'm in the back right there as Peter Chris. Playing the role completely too. 7 years old. And that's my cousin who hates my guts.
This one?
Yeah, right there, Denise. She hates me.
Oh.
So yeah, so that was the last Halloween I ever celebrated. And then after that, I just didn't celebrate. And then for a little while, I did the egging. I went out because it's either, you either egg or get egged. So
Egging's fun, dude.
nah, man.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Nailing somebody with an egg is great.
Nah, it doesn't bring me joy.
It brings me lots of
joy. Unless like the person was a dick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, somebody you know. Not random acts of eggness.
Nah, but people would just randomly
premeditated
buses. When the bus would go by, everybody be whacking it with eggs. That shit would be filled with nothing but yolk. all over the buses, yo. That's fucked up, man. Nah, I hated that shit, man. And for a while, I was the egged. I wasn't the egger. For a while, I was the egged. And I didn't like it. And that was the last Halloween I celebrated. Then I started becoming an egger. And I did that for like 2 years. And I didn't like that either. It doesn't bring me joy, man. Seeing other people get aggravated. You fuck up a nice jacket or something, man. King Handle says, Gary, use the rent as leverage, man. Not saying he's a bad dude, but folks tend to move faster when they want money. Well, I was clear to him. I said, dude, listen, I got your rent, but I'm not sending you the rent until you show me some sort of good faith that people are in here fixing things. Once I start seeing things starting to come together, I'll be happy to send you your rent. And right now, I feel like he's already lost out on October.
Oh, yeah, it's gone, dude.
Yeah, like October, you're not getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting. But if you want the next one, I'll be happy to give it to you. Just send someone in here right now and I'll pay it.
Damn, so you haven't paid October rent. Now we're 6 days into November.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, bro, he's got to get that shit fixed. That's absurd. It's like you're not being overly dramatic.
No, and I said
at all.
I said I want to give you the shit. I sent you the pictures. I got mold in my closet. I got mold in the bathroom. I got a hole in the ceiling in the living room and water damage to the wall. And another piece of the wall, it looks like it's about to come down. I got, another hole in another bedroom. And I can't even use a closet. I don't even have a closet. I said, listen, I'm very inconvenienced.
Well, for real, he's probably just using it as a tax write-off.
I have no right.
That's probably what the building and the unit is to this dude. I mean, he probably doesn't even care if he gets whatever.
I think he kind of cares. Yeah, 1,200.
But if he can use it as a, if he's got a bunch of other businesses and he needs a fucking write-off, dude, he'll just take that as a loss. It's great.
I think at the moment, I don't think he cares so much. But as it starts to add up, then it becomes a nice payout. Then I think he's gonna care. Yeah. So I'm just trying to stay whatever, man. King Handler says, I know the pain. I just got robbed yesterday. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Walked into the Apple store looking to get my iPhone 7 fixed and left with an iPhone 15. I knew you were going to turn it on that. They turned my pockets inside out. So you updated to the 15, but you only had a 7.
Bro, okay. So me and King Handles have been friends, I don't know, first grade, maybe.
And that's when he first got the phone?
Yeah, that's when he got the iPhone 7. And when we talk on the phone, we talk for a long time, always, And he has the worst quality headphones, and he has the shittiest phone on the planet. You can never hear him. It's always fumbling the connection.
So he needed to upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, you had an iPhone 7.
I think I bought him headphones and sent them to him, or I wanted to buy him headphones and send them to him, or did he buy them? I can't remember.
I don't know,
but there's a point in time that I wanted to get all of our friends to kick in money to buy him Bose or some shit. We didn't do that. I'm happy for you, dude. I'm sorry that you went over, but
nah, I mean, listen, man.
It needed to happen.
The i7, you had a good run. My phone, I'm eventually, I hate updating it. Why? I had to upgrade to the Bose as well.
The Bose headphone. He does have the nice headphones now. That's right. Yeah, he's got the good noise canceling.
I wanna upgrade my car to Bose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
want.
telling you, dude, if you ever want to do any like kind of like higher end or more expensive work, go to that guy that I sent you to up in New Jersey. He'll hook you up.
All right.
He'll give you a better price than you're going to get anywhere else.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to him.
You know?
They do systems.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'll talk to him. He's your boy. We'll see how much
Yeah.
pull you got.
Yeah, Spinato, dude.
Hopefully it's not as much pull I had when we had sponsors that I sent you to a show of our sponsors and they made you pay for your lady and your friends. Hopefully I'll get better service than
No,
that.
this dude's Italian.
All right. That says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good dude. Really, really good dude, actually.
Oh man, yo.
Yeah. It's
I'm pissed, man. Well, I'm not pissed. I'm just pissed because this week has been costing me a lot of money, man. You know, my car cost me $200, fucking this shit, and then I still got to bring my car in.
Well,
good
thing you haven't paid rent or like in a while, dog. You should have a little cash.
I should have cash, right? I'm gonna keep it real. The electric wasn't necessarily I didn't want to pay. It was that I couldn't pay. They told me that they wouldn't turn it off. So I said, okay, you guys get paid last. You just put yourself to the end of the line, motherfucker. But it's funny because they told me that they were about to turn it off. They said, we sent you a cutoff notice. I said, I didn't get it. King Hamden says that Gary, there's a good shop in Camden that can hook you up. You might have to transport some stuff though. Now I get it. I get it now, man. What do I look like, Clint Eastwood? I never saw that movie, The Transporter.
I don't think I did either.
I never saw it. You know what I watched last night? Downsizing. Have you seen that?
Downsizing.
Yeah.
Matt Damon?
Yeah, with Matt Damon, man.
No, I have not seen it.
It's like these they discover how to shrink people. You know what I'm saying? And they call it downsizing. So what happens is like they charge you a certain amount to live in a certain community, you know, and then if you want a pool and all that stuff, they add that in the package deal.
Oh.
So this dude had a lot of dough and they shrink you, you know, and then they put you in like it was called something land. I can't remember. Lovely Land or some shit. And they shrink you and they give you like whatever the equivalent of the money you have left. So he had something like $40,000 left.
Matt Damon's character?
Yeah, after he paid for all the shit, because it was like 60,000, 30,000, you know, they're charging. And he had like, when he was said and done for paying for the package, he had like something like 40,000 left, 50,000, right? Yeah. But the equivalent of that was like fucking 400 million.
Oh.
Because everything they spend on is tiny now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like a cracker for your regular size, now for this person, you know, a little corner of that cracker is a whole cracker.
Right. So you can get a lot more. Yeah, I'm reading into it. It was the plot is searching for a way to address overpopulation and global warming. Norwegian scientist Dr. Jorgen Asbjornsen develops downsizing, an irreversible process that shrinks organic material.
Yeah. So now they have these communities and shit. But what's fucked up is Matt Damon and his wife, they go to do it. And I already knew it. It's very easy to fucking see what's going to happen, but they separate them. And they tell them that when they're done doing the process, they'll put them back together. And of course, Matt Damon wakes up alone. And his wife calls him. He's like, where are you? And she's like, I couldn't go through with it. What? It's irreversible, dog. I said, this bitch. And then she divorced him. And what killed me was she got like
obviously, dude.
No, but what killed me was he got like the shorter end of the stick, no pun intended. But it was like he got the match, and I'm thinking, how? She's the one who abandoned him. They both agreed to do it. And then at the last second, she pulled out and left him as a tiny motherfucker and was like, and then he was like, I want to see you. She said, I can't see you tiny. I can't see you like that. She said, "Don't."
It was kind of a comedy or what?
It had some comedic appeal.
Yeah,
you know, but it was definitely woke as everything else is.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi comedy drama.
Yeah, yeah. It
How
was
was Christopher Waltz in it?
which one is that?
I mean, he's probably the doctor. No, Dusan Merkovich.
Oh, he was good. He was good. Yeah, I
Dude,
liked this character.
he's one of my favorite actors of all time. He's a
Yeah, didn't he play like a Nazi?
yeah, in Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Killed it. His Seinfeld does a comedians in cars with him, and it's really good. Really, really, really good.
Yeah,
Good
nah, he
episode.
was really good in the movie too. He
Yeah.
was good. You know, it was the movie was good, and it's funny because, like I said, you know, like they shrunk all these people, and apparently, like only 3% of the world wound up actually getting shrunk,
Hmm.
and you know, so it didn't work. It didn't help at all. You know, but like what the appeal was, if you have like $30,000 left over, then you're living instantly as a millionaire.
Have you done this already?
You know what I'm saying? What are you trying? Short jokes?
No, just curious.
I owe 1,500 in electric, and I think 800 in gas, and I haven't paid my rent in 2 months. Does it sound like I did this?
It sounds like you're downsizing all your finances uncontrollably.
Oh, I'm downsizing, all right.
It's just your checking account that
They're
goes
gonna
lower.
downsize me into a box, and I won't know the difference because the box will be leaking just like my fucking house. Then I'll move to San Francisco. I'll be your neighbor.
Dude, did you see that other clip that I posted on my Instagram the
And
other
then
day?
to talk on the phone, dude, we'll just use cups and a string. I'll put a
Ah,
cup in your window. I'll move in like right outside the building in my box.
I mean, I got a couple of boxes. You can live in one of these boxes behind me, dude.
Another short joke. You're on fire today.
Serenity now!
When are you gonna be out here? When are you coming out here?
I'll be coming out.
Forget it. I'm not even interested anymore. You take so long to tell stories nowadays to get what you got to say out. It's like you have to sit there and just say what's on your mind, buddy.
I really wish that people today had some old values where they could sit and converse and listen and sit in silence and actually try to hear the other person instead of just respond, because I don't know if you remember, but in episode 1, people don't listen. We talked a lot about people not listening. No, I'm coming out the 22nd. I'll be there. The night before Thanksgiving. Do you have a show booked that night?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean,
I don't have a gig for you, but
yeah, no, I'll probably book that night.
But I'm gonna be at the show with Dom and Rinaldi and Eleanor and Jimmy Schubert that
What
night.
when is that?
So
I'll probably
it's the night before Thanksgiving.
sounds like a movie. Yeah, I'll probably go with you and check that out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna be driving back from Cali, and I should be getting in like the night before, and then I'm going up, film some shit and hang out. Dude, that'd be dope if you came. I would love that.
Yeah, I think I might do that.
Yeah, rock up. But I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to LA for a couple days to do some stuff down there, and then
He's a traveling man,
And then after that, I'm going to Vegas for the F1 race, which is gonna be sick.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be super sick, man.
Does that go through the streets or
They're shutting down the strip. So have you seen the F1 series on Netflix at all? It's kind of like I guess reality TV show, if you want to call it that.
No.
But I always thought racing was dumb, and I'm still not really into it. And I would never watch a race on TV. But given the opportunity, if someone's going to bring me to one, I'm 100% in. Because seeing those cars go by at like 220, 240, It's insane, bro. It's like a
I
jet.
know. It's,
jet
why
car.
would you say? Why would you say it's dumb?
It's not entertaining for me to watch on television. You know,
You don't like car crashes?
Dude, I don't want to see those dudes crash, bro. I really don't. Like NASCAR is one thing because those guys survive a lot, but dude, if, like a bad F1 crash, like they're dead.
You got no top, right? The head stick out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Brian has to get that JP Morgan shipment out of the port of LA. Brian be doing some shady shit. He does travel a lot. You know, makes you wonder if he's smuggling things in his bunghole.
Yeah. Smuggling things in my
This has been another rated gay moment.
Yeah.
Grand Prix. Both Red Bull drivers.
It's not the crash.
Excessively. Thereby.
I want the video, dude.
Yo. Oh, good. Yeah. Can you find a video? You heard about that dude who got killed while playing hockey?
Whoa, yes.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't want to show that video, dude.
No, I'm not going to show the video.
I skipped right past that shit.
Yeah, the dude, you know, some people are saying that the dude threw his leg up on purpose, you know, which it kind of looks that way. I ain't going to lie.
I'm not going to lie. That's how it looks, dude.
Like, I don't think he tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just thinking he probably tried to kick him in the face, not knowing that he was going to slice his throat wide open.
I mean, horrible. Yeah. Why would you think that, you know, with a knife on the bottom of your shoe?
I mean, maybe he thought he was going to hit the helmet.
So this is the guy. Damn, bro. 29.
Yeah, man. He got a long neck too, yo. I'm not trying to joke or anything, but the dude has a long neck. You know,
ice hockey star, which, you know, I don't know if you really want to call him a star. He was playing for some minor hockey.
Yes, yeah.
But I guess that's nice, you know. Not
that's nice. Listen, I ain't
ice hockey star Adam Johnson was playing for the Nottingham Panthers against Sheffield Steelers at the Utilita Arena last Saturday when he collided with an opponent, sustained a gash to his neck, which turned out to be fatal. Although paramedics were quick to respond, the 29-year-old was later tragically pronounced dead. This evening, the Panthers will come together to remember Johnson, the team's dead, in a statement.
Yeah, I wonder if they're investigating that, because when you look at it, man, it looks, you know.
While South Yorkshire police continue to investigate the circumstance of his death, the ice hockey community has been mourning, and Johnson's family, friends, and fans have taken to social media to pay tributes. So yeah, they're investigating,
as they should.
Yeah. The South Yorkshire police have said our investigation into the death of a player following the game in Sheffield on Saturday remains ongoing. Since Saturday, detectives have been carrying out a range of inquiries, including reviewing footage, talking to witnesses, and seeking advice and support of specialized experts.
Yeah, that should whatever, man. It's horrible. You know, Rated G's condolences to that family and to that brother right there. King Handel says it was gruesome. Along with that, apartment shooting footage. I typically can watch those types of vids, no problem, but both were disturbing. Oh, what they also caught some sort of apartment. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that either.
I didn't hear about that. Not that I want to see it, man. I'm tired of like snuff films, man. That just pop up on my feed all day long, man. Just people getting popped, people getting hacked with machetes in fucking Brazil or some shit. It's like, those are snuff films. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
And what makes fucking Instagram think I want to see that shit?
They're trying to pervert the mind, my friend.
You think?
I mean,
you think that's what it is?
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, what else is it, bro? Like what? Like you know, it's like war movies, right?
American war he gets right the bat as if I don't agree with him. He gets so excited. Like, yeah, of course, man. Yeah, you think, you know, it's called sarcasm, dude. And this guy wants to be a comedian. It's called sarcasm. You know?
I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself or something? What was that?
I changed the cord. It must be the mic itself. Fuck you, man. King Handel says not the vid, just the article. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fucking horrible things going on, man.
Man,
it's terrible.
There is a couple.
They never print anything good.
No, they don't. But if it bleeds, it leads, dog. I mean, look at the clips that
I know, but you want to know that's the
we
thing.
have. Like,
There's a reason why they don't, because we don't read that shit.
no, it's
People
not
skim right over good articles.
Yeah.
You know, unless it's like somebody saving somebody from a horrible situation.
A
But
hero.
if it's just, yeah, but like people don't like that shit. They don't read that shit. It doesn't sell. And that says a lot about us as a society that, you know, we don't want that shit. You know, I don't even remember the last time I just watched well, no, I guess Old Dads was kind of a feel-good movie. I guess that was a feel-good movie. Because I'm saying most of the movies I watched are always, I don't know, fucking horrible. I just saw this other movie too, where it was like, what was it? Oh, Black Christmas or Dark Christmas. I think it was called Black Christmas on Netflix.
Black chicken.
Hey, what the fuck is Black Chicken?
Black chicken.
I saw USC like a few weeks ago.
He'll probably be around for the holidays, right?
That'd be cool if he was.
He usually doesn't he usually come into town sometime in between, like, I feel like he's usually in AC sometime in the holidays. No,
I don't know. I never really stopped to think about when it is I see these people.
Oh,
because I live in the moment. Like I don't sit there and think, oh, what time of the year is this or what date it is. I don't know. Like I said, I saw him a few weeks ago. I really don't know if it was
probably had such a hard time paying your electric bill. You're like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know when the end of the month, the beginning of the month. I mean, it's just live in the moment, man. You know, power's on now. So what's the problem?
I'm either doing something right or they're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Come on.
And we'll figure it out when we get to it. Look, man, if I happen to die tonight, I win. Even though they just got me for $200. And the funny thing is, $200 didn't go to the bill. Only $50 went to the bill because $250 was a deposit that they hold on to. And then once I, yeah, the motherfuckers, man, it's crazy, dude.
I had some place. I'm trying to think of where I was. I think it was Ventnor. I moved from one place in Ventnor to another, and they were like, "We need another deposit." I'm like, "No." They're like, yeah, we need a deposit to make sure that, you know, you cover your bill. I'm like, I've been paying my bill for 3 years. I'm not giving you another deposit. I'm just moving. Same client, different address.
Oh,
why would you? Yeah, why would you think that you want the deposit because it's a new client and you're not sure if they're going to pay, not a new address, you know?
But they already have your first deposit, don't they?
But they refunded it to me already.
Oh.
And then I moved, and then they're trying to get another one. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not just giving you $250 to hold. Suck my D, dog. Yeah, what? You just want to hold my money? Like, no, dude. Like what? So your company can just invest it?
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to have the deposit. Like this dude has my deposit. My other one gave it to him. They just moved it for the apartment.
I mean, you don't even have a lease with that guy. So why did that guy get your deposit?
Because he took over my other lease. I just never re-signed another lease with him.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He took over the remaining lease that I have.
You know how much you have with him?
$1,200.
And the security deposit, $1,200?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Fuck, you're good, dog.
Yeah. I mean, let him. You can keep that.
Keep it, yeah.
You know.
It'll be like your electric bill. You live there for 3 years and pay $1,200. It's $400 a year in rent, and now Gary's living in 1925 again.
And it's funny too because they told me, you know, as long as that bill's there, they go, you know, your son won't be able to open up another electric under his name. I said he won't be opening nothing in his name. Don't even worry about that. You think he's gonna put the electric in his name? Hell, fucking to the no.
Yeah, especially not South Jersey Electric. You know?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with your stupid shit. You know, I'm so tired of fucking even caring. That's what it is, man. I feel very uncaring today. You know, that's what it is. Like I just feel like aggravated with everything and everybody except you and our listeners. This is like my high point of the day right now. And then tonight, oh no, actually, yeah, I gotta go into the city tonight. Fuck.
Ooh, nah, dude. Let's go. City, not quite Tuesday.
I told him, God.
Chris Kinback? No,
Is
he's
he
not.
there?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, I don't think he's there. He lives. He moved, man.
Yeah, you said he's
He
out,
took-
right?
Yeah, he took that chick that he found. I think she was Dominican or something, and he moved. He got the fuck out of there.
Mm.
You know.
Hey, dude, whatever happened to that Dominican comedian? The kid who murdered somebody on the train.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. You know, he left. He went on the run.
Marco Caprisi. That was his name.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know the chick who faked a kidnapping? There was
Yes.
there was a thing on her. I think she got charged.
Uh,
I mean, I think she was found guilty of some shit.
Really?
Yeah. We might as well do a recap of finally because we talked about it while it was going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they haven't found this guy yet. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's in hiding. I don't think they're looking for him.
No, I mean not hard.
No.
if he pops up,
if they stumble across him,
mm-hmm.
you know,
What was that? Mississippi or something like that?
what was
Alabama? The girl, Alabama.
Oh, Alabama, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all remember, but that one chick said she got kidnapped because she saw a baby on the road.
Carly Russell.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And we all knew it was bullshit.
Carly Russell, a nursing student who made international news when she faked her own kidnapping in Alabama over the summer, was found guilty of the false report. During a municipal court hearing on Wednesday, Judge Brad Bishop found Russell guilty of filing a false police report and falsely reporting the incident where she reported seeing the child walking. On July 15th, she walked back to her home in Hoover, Alabama. Told the police she had been abducted. However, after a days-long investigation, Russell admitted she had made the whole thing up. There was speculation during the investigation after authorities uncovered several text messages from Russell in the day leading up to her disappearance. You have to pay for an Amber Alert, a search for a one-way ticket from Birmingham to Nashville, as well as the plot to the movie Taken, which involves the abduction of a girl. Russell's ex-boyfriend, Tamar Latrell Simmons, spoke about the incident on a podcast last month, explaining, dude, we got to try to get him on the show. I'm confused. Her boyfriend, he did a podcast. I'm confused. Like, what happened? What made you do that? I don't understand, he said. Bishop ordered Russell to pay $831 for each misdemeanor charge, as well as over $17,000 in restitution.
Oh, so she didn't get no time.
No, I mean, you're not going to give her time. Dude. Why would you put her in jail?
I don't know, for the fun of it.
I mean,
yeah,
who's it really fun for? Like, we're not going to benefit from seeing her in jail.
I don't know. I think we would have got one little half an episode out of it.
That's true. We could try to interview her, though.
She's not going to talk to us. But why not try, you know? Try to get a boyfriend. That'd be dope to get a boyfriend on here.
Yeah, let's see if I can find him.
That would be dope to get him on here, man. I'm sure we'd all like to ask him some questions.
Yeah.
You know, I would actually prepare for that one. I would come with a list of questions. I would prepare for that one. You know, it would make me work a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, found this Instagram.
Oh, there you go, man. Let them know Rated G got a podcast and that we want him on it.
Yeah. Messaging him right now. Oh man.
You guys here, look, this is behind the scene footage on how we try to get fucking people to come on the show. Most of the time they don't respond. So don't expect much. You know. And while he does that, listen, man, we made it through Halloween, which means right now around the corner is Thanksgiving. You already know that right after you eat that meal, it's Christmas. So if you're stuck on what to get that special someone you love for Christmas this year, then just get on your computer, go to XXXplayground.com and pick yourself up XXX Playground, the board game. It's not just a board game. It's the best communication adult tool ever created by one horny man. Roll the dice and get fist deep into someone you love. 2 to 8 players, which also means you can get fist deep into someone you just might like, you know, or just met. But either way, the choice is up to you, and feel no guilt because you can blame it all on the dice. And let's see what Jesus says about that during the time. But check out XXXplayground.com this holiday season, man, and get closer than you ever could be to someone you love.
And they got a new website. Good for you, Spank. Looks nice. Nice little redesign over here. Looks good.
There you go.
Oh, couples.
Look how happy they look. Look how happy all these couples look. See? And she has that look on her face like, tonight this hand goes up your bunghole. Because love shouldn't be boring. That's the new slogan, I guess. Okay, cool. It shouldn't be. You know, love shouldn't be boring. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Love is
higher than a mountain. Love is thicker than water.
I gotta say is what's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with? Got to do with? Got to do with? What's love got to do with?
I kind of feel like you're trying. Just let it happen. Don't worry, man. Let it happen. Don't force the conversation, bro. How is it possible, man?
How's what possible?
That we do this every fucking week, and that people actually listen. I find it to be an amazing thing. You know. What was I going to talk about? Oh yes, I was seeing that fucking movie, Dark Christmas or whatever it is, and it's funny because the whole thing on that one is about like a bunch of dudes in a sorority who are like just tired of being, told that it's fucked up to be a man. So they go at these chicks in their, well, whatever it is. I guess the chicks is sorority and the men are what?
Fraternity.
So the fraternity dudes go around, killing these chicks right before Christmas, the ones who stay. But the whole premise is like, man versus woman. And I'm kind of just tired of the whole shit, man. To be honest, I don't see any. Does anybody see any of this woke shit in their day-to-day life? I'm interested to know because I really don't. I'm not saying I never come across it. It's, I come across the old school stuff. I come across lesbians, gay people. You'll see a couple of cross-dressers. I don't know if they cross-dress.
Hey.
I don't know if no, I'm saying I don't know if they're cross-dressers or trans. They could be trans. I never really came across someone that I thought was actually really trying, or if I did, then I don't know. But either way, I'm just saying I don't really
I see a lot of transgender people.
I don't really experience. Oh yeah, I don't really experience like any of this like woke drama or anything.
You know
ever. There's one person every night I leave resorts who works the ticket booth that lets me out, and I gotta be honest. I think it's a dude, right? But he I don't know if he's just a femme dude or if he's a dude. So I don't know. So like an idiot, naturally I see him and I'm always like, yo, what's up, boss? And I don't know if I'm saying anything wrong. I don't want to. It's a natural thing. Boss could be a chick too, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying that's pretty gender neutral. Right?
You said boss man, that's a problem.
Nah, I just go, what up, boss? Yeah. I could always fake it and say that I meant that,
What up, boss lady? Boss lady
in a non-gender. I do mean it as a dude.
Yeah.
Not to say women can't be bosses. I just wouldn't be like, what up, boss, to it, to an obvious chick. But I don't know if I'm saying anything wrong. I might be saying something
that
wrong.
I encounter.
Maybe I should just say, hey, what's up? Sometimes saying less is better. I guess.
You've never done that though.
No.
Your beard looks great today, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah. Just kind of caught my eye.
Gay. This has been another rated gay moment.
Gay.
Should we unveil the new logo to the public?
Brian's thinking of changing the logo, guys. What do you think? Do you think we should go with this new logo so that we can let everyone know that we want anyone and everyone to listen to Rated G?
It's inclusive.
You'll be able to get this drip What do you guys think? You think we should? You think we should? Hey, Sean, what are you doing? Checking us out while you're in Disney, dog. What's going on, my brother? I Cut Shave says yes, please. I Cut Shaves. Where you been? Where you been, man?
Pew, 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 pew.
So I think I don't know. Do you like the new logo? Do you think we should change our branding?
Dude.
I think it's well. Listen, I feel like if we put that out now, right?
We have to do it during Pride Month.
No, but I think we do it now so that people can't come at us no more. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do it, we establish it now. This way, when either I or you continue to say something stupid,
Yeah,
now we're protected.
I have an interesting experience.
This is protected by the red, the blue, the yellow, and the green. Just tatted on Brian's face and you Gucci.
So I had an experience last night that I want to talk to you about, right?
A gay experience?
No. It was very, very heterosexual, right?
We'll be the judge for that.
So the other morning when the person shit on my front porch, right? The unhoused, mentally ill person shit on my front porch. I took the hose out and I hosed it down, right? And periodically.
So all you did was spread it out.
No, dude. I got 4 dog bags and quadruple bagged it and then picked it up. But then there's piss also. So, and there was my front mat, which I threw away, right? But it's all tile up top, right? So, like, dude, what am I gonna do, right? I could be the person, right? Just like any other person who walked out in the building that morning, which I also want to say that I don't think I think I was the first person to leave my building that morning. Right? I don't think anybody else saw it, right? And I do want to give the unhoused person credit because they didn't shit directly in front of the door where you walked out. It was a little bit over to the side.
In the corner.
So you wouldn't step in it.
Nah, I think it was more that the corner gave him balance.
Right. I think
you
probably
squat
right.
in the corner.
Yeah.
You're not going to squat on the door. They open the door, you fall back.
Right.
And slide your butt cheeks in your own shit. So don't give credit where it's not due. I think that was more.
Right next to my apartment, it's on a hill and there's a little brick thing that holds plants. And you could theoretically just sit on the back of the brick right into the mulch bed and it would be perfect.
And then you'd have beautiful flowers on top of that. So he'd also be contributing to society or at least to your neighborhood.
Correct.
Instead of shitting right in front of your door where nothing grows here. Nothing grows here. Nothing's gonna grow here.
So then I take and I hose it down, right? And then I hose off the entire sidewalk. I get all the leaves, the other clutter that comes out. So then the woman who lives across the hall from me comes out and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I tell her that somebody shit on there. And then she starts kind of like going off. She's lived in the building for 20 years. She's been telling the landlord that they need to put an iron gate because my building, you're on the sidewalk and then you go up steps and then there's the door that you buzz into.
Yeah.
Everybody else on the block has a gate at the sidewalk.
Oh, so you're not part of the gated community.
No, not that part. No,
Yeah.
But every other building on the block does have a gate before your entranceway. Some of them actually have them higher up the steps, so somebody could come up the steps. But so anyway, so I'm talking to her, right, and she's always been super friendly. She's one of those people that the first time I talked to her, it was like she knew me, the entire time. So as I'm talking to her, I'm like, hey, we should go out and get something to eat sometime. I've talked to your husband. He's from Jersey. He's a Mets fan. I talked to him in the hallway and, they're a little older than us, but I was thinking like, dude, people don't do that anymore. Do you know any of your neighbors? No one even lives there, right?
Well, no, actually, I do have neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Spanish family. They're very quiet for a Spanish family. The only thing that gave them away was I smelled food every now and then. But I never heard them. Mama, you okay?
Interesting.
You okay, baby?
Interesting. So we go out to dinner last night, right?
I think Mama's gonna throw up.
Oh,
She has that look on her. Yeah, she's gonna throw up. Here it comes. I gotta bring her into the doctors, man. There she goes. Um,
Yeah, so I was saying, so I go out with these people, right? And they've been in San Francisco for 20 years. And a lot of things that I see people among my age group will be woke, and then they do shit that doesn't jive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just completely opposite.
that's the whole thing of woke.
Right, exactly. Right. So perfect example, San Francisco, right? Everybody likes to wear it as a badge of honor to take the bus. They're like, oh, you don't take the bus? Too good for the bus.
I hate the bus.
The bus is the worst, dude.
The worst.
Is the absolute worst. I'll walk miles before I have to take a fucking bus, bro.
I will walk every stop.
Mm-hmm. So I did something the other day that actually tested my whiteness. I went rock climbing at an indoor gym in San Francisco. And I got to be honest, dude, Scout's honor, I loved it.
Yeah, I know you loved it.
I absolutely loved it.
Of course you did. You're white.
I know, dude. And
what else? What did you expect? You thought you wasn't going to like it?
No, I knew I was going to like it. I was hoping I wasn't going to like it that much. And it pains me because I feel like I lose a little bit of street credibility if I have any doing some stuff like that.
You have none, so don't worry about it.
I have you though. So that's my street credibility. I'm like, G's my boy. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, like, you know, it's G, he's cool. You know, so I'm there, right? And this is the degrees of whiteness that I've spoken about before. So I'm doing the training class, right? And there's this Hawaiian dude teaching you how to put the thing on. I'm there with two, they're actually European girls, right? And he's trying to make some sort of metaphor to the BART, the bus system. And he's like, oh, I always like to take this poll. He's like, does anybody here take the BART, or does everyone here take the BART? Or we got some of those people who are too good for the public transit? And I was like, dude, I'm not getting on that bus ever. And he was like, oh, you're too good for the bus. I'm like, no, dude, I just don't want people shooting fucking heroin next to me and like trying to stab me while I'm trying to get somewhere.
Does that happen on the bus?
Bro, hell yeah, dude.
Really?
These are the only
I feel like they're not reporting the things we should know about.
Dude, the only he already bought a chalk bag. For those who don't know, the chalk bag is so your hands don't get slippery as you're going up. The chalk bag on the rocks. Right. So I'm kind of like getting into it with this coach because he's like shaming me for not wanting to get on the bus. And I'm like, dude, it's disgusting.
How dare he shame you? Don't you have the right to not get on the bus?
It's not eco-friendly. I'm like, bro, I don't even own a fucking car. I walk everywhere.
But so that's what I'm saying. If you're walking, you can't be more eco-friendly than walking.
You can't, dude. You can't.
I mean, do you fart a lot? Because then you know better than the cows.
I try to.
You know, but fuck him. Who the hell wants to ride a bus? I hate the fucking bus.
But that's a very big thing in San Francisco. Is that the woke?
Yeah, because they like all those asses in their faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's San Francisco, you know, because they sit there, and then people that don't get seats have to sit there, and then the dude sitting on the outside gets all those asses in his face. That's why you see people fighting for the lane seat. I want the lane seat. You know what I'm saying? Because they want the butts in their face. And then they go, oh, I'm sorry. Start brushing up against butts. I'm sorry that I didn't see that bump coming. You know, Gato Gordo says, I'm all for the subway, but I draw the line at buses. I mean, the subway, you really kind of don't got a choice sometimes. Mm-hmm. Once I'm in the city, I kind of tend to just, you know, stay with the fucking, with the streets, you know?
Yeah.
But I'll get on the train. And the truth is, I'll get on a bus if I fucking have to, but it sucks. That's how I know it sucks. I will get on it if I have to, you know?
The BART from Oakland to the city was okay, but no buses. Yeah, dude, even the BART now is not good. Like
all right, listen. What is the BART?
The BART's like MTA. It's the subway. It's the subway system here.
Oh, it's the subway.
And the Muni is like the bus system. So it's like in New York, MTA is just all the same, bus and the train, right? But yeah, they have two separate. But dude, it's vile.
What about the train? Do you take the train out there?
No, dude, absolutely not. It's disgusting, dude. I took it once to the airport, and it was mad convenient. And that's the one thing I will say. You know, San Francisco, out of out of out of all the cities in the U.S., San Francisco public transit is the closest to being the most efficient to like New York, like getting everywhere. You know, it's the easiest to get around.
Yeah. Mama's killing me right now. She's just sitting right on the laptop and just staring right at the screen. Just staring right at the screen, man. Gato says Bay Area rapid transit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't like any public transportation. That's the one good thing that happened with COVID. It took me away from public transportation. Thank God.
It really is.
Especially because I got into that beef with that fucking. The last time I took the Greyhound, I got into beef with the driver.
Oh.
2 cops had to come get me off the fucking bus.
Was it transit or Greyhound?
Greyhound. And then when I got back, you know, I got there quicker than the fucking bus driver that kicked me off.
Yeah.
And I saw her pulling in, and I started abusing her when she pulled in because now I don't need her. But then I said, damn, I gotta go to Jersey Transit.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I'm never getting on that bus again. They just took me off with 2 cops.
Because you know she's the same driver. It's like their route.
I'll eventually run into her again because I ran into other drivers that I recognized. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, now I got to take Jersey. You know? But
I've
then
even done that with flight attendants, dude. Since I've been flying back and forth so much, I've gotten the same like fucking crew.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Well, you fly a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, COVID hit, and then I never had to get on that again because then I got the grants and shit, and I was able to buy the car, you know, which I use for business. But it's true, I do. Where do I go unless I'm going somewhere for business? You know, and if somebody wants to know what it is, mind your business. Gato Gorda says train was easy from Oakland to downtown, and yes, as it's like in New York City with public transportation. Easy to get around, need to have options, man. That's why LA was such a no-go for me, but I drive now. But you're still in Astoria, right? I'm not bugging out. You didn't move, did you? Fucking yeah, no, and I'm glad I don't have to take trains no more, none of that shit, and I don't miss it.
Yeah, I don't mind, you know, New Jersey Transit, you know, depending on the route. Long Island Railroad is nice, you know, Amtrak, I'm good with.
I just don't miss it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't like taking it regularly, but, you know, if there's something going on, like, you know, every once in a while, I'll drive, if I'm at my parents' and my brother's house, to Hamilton Township and then take transit into the city. 34th and Penn is great.
I'm so glad I don't have to take those trains no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I don't miss the trains, man. Coming home at like 4 a.m, knowing you're going to be there for at least 30 minutes waiting for the next one. And if it's in the winter, it's freezing. If it's the summer, it's fucking so hot. It's ridiculous. Rats are like on the platform. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man. Mama. Hey, sit right there. You know what I'm saying? I just don't miss it, man. Thank God for COVID. But is that not popular to say?
No. I do want to get into something that is maybe not super popular, but it's trending right now, and we haven't really dove into it too much. The budding war going on in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't really talked about it at all, and I'm curious what's your thought?
I mean, like my thought is, I don't have a lot of thoughts, mainly because I only know about it because of what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too into the history. I just recently started learning about the history behind it. I'm also in a state of mind where you really can't trust any government. So it's like you hear one side of the story, you hear the other side of the story. Now, of course, I'm pro-Israel, but I'm pro the Israel people, not necessarily pro-Israel, the state. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm against it. I don't really, if I had to pick a side, I'm gonna pick Israel. But
that's really because of your belief system.
Nah, but I mean,
right?
Yeah,
no?
I mean,
because
it's also a thing of
the biblical stuff, no?
Yeah, most of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I'd care at all if it wasn't for the biblical stuff
Right.
of it, the biblical aspect. And it's not to say I think less of anybody, but I'm not really paying attention to what's going on in Syria either. The reason why, or any of these other countries, I just say Syria, pulling that, like fucking just pulling it out of a hat. But I'm just saying, I care about what's going on with us, and I know that we can definitely get into it, and I know that it's starting to get bigger and bigger, and if the USA gets drawn into it, yeah, it'll be
Well, I mean, we're in it, dude.
I mean, we're in it, but
Yeah,
I
we're-
mean, full blown
Yeah,
Third World War, is it gonna happen? I mean, if I was an 8-ball, I'd say all signs point to yes, but I don't know. I don't know. I know it's
what's been interesting to
it's
me,
fucked
man.
up. It's fucked up. Because what's fucked up about all this shit all the time is all the innocent people that get caught up in it.
Bro, the brutality
and
on Instagram that I've seen.
And the argument.
Jarring.
See, here's the problem.
Jarring.
No one's gonna want to hear this. No, look, I'm just gonna keep it real though. I'm also was raised in a time where the history at the time of war is when you wage a war with the purpose of winning. And how do you win that war? I always thought it was by annihilating the other people, you know what I'm saying? Annihilating them until the small percentage that left says, all right, you got this.
Twitter wasn't around though then, dog.
You're-
Cell phone cameras weren't around, so
right.
it's like the
I'm
optics,
saying, look,
and that's when the war stuff started to change, right? If you really look back at it with
Vietnam is when it really started changing because you started seeing,
dude.
but like that's for people who didn't know and didn't understand what war was about. I mean, I kind of knew that war was disgusting.
Yeah,
and
but
it wasn't
dude,
the place
unless
I wanted
you
to go.
see the images, man, it's really, it really changes everything.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It's a brutal thing. It really changes nothing. What it does is it shows you what it is, because that's what it's always been.
Right.
When you look at, and it's actually used to be worse.
Way worse. Yeah, way worse.
It used to be way worse when motherfuckers was doing it with axes and shit like that. What did you think was going on? Mama, you just Mama, no, you can't sit there.
Dude, yeah. So Genghis Khan, when he was at the height of his empire, killed 40 million people.
And brutally. It wasn't like a bomb went off and they all died, and like it was brutal. That a lot of that was hand in hand, up close and personal. And that's not to make light of anything that's going on.
11% of the world's population
at the time.
Yeah, dude. But still, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in other words, isn't that
37 to 60 million people?
You got those people, right? You got the people on the Palestinian side saying, "What did you think was what did you think they meant by fighting against an occupation?" Right?
Who, the Israelis or
you got like whoever's backing them. That's one of their arguments. Like in the very beginning, when the shit licked off, when they went in there on what was it, the 7th or the 17th, something like that.
Yeah, and they said that it was Hamas invading Israel.
Yeah. And a lot of people's argument was, well, especially on TikTok, and I'm talking about people here, not all over the world, but just what was going on TikTok was, what did you think rising up against an occupation meant? What did you think that meant? In other words, like, why are people surprised? These people were oppressed, and now they're going to go and what did you think they meant when they said, well, I'll keep it real. I didn't think it meant raping children, men, and killing old ladies and children. I didn't think it meant that. You know what I'm saying?
For Hamas, what Hamas did is what you're saying.
Yeah,
correct?
Usually it means going up against the government. You know what I'm saying? The people in power. But regardless of what I think, right? So there was that argument. So then Israel declared war. What did you think war meant? You understand what I'm saying? The same way people said, what did you think an uprising meant? What did you think war meant? What did you think war meant? To win a war, I mean, when you look at, because that's the thing, a lot of people don't win wars anymore. They don't necessarily win the wars. They just kind of pull, like, especially America, we just pull out.
Yeah, I mean, we actually talked about this on the phone. The last war that was approved by Congress was World War II. So every war that we've been in has been technically military
Operations or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't, like we go in there, we fuck shit up and then we pull out,
Right.
But to win at a war, I mean, I think annihilating.
Yeah, and the problem with once you go to war is what are you going to do after?
Listen, I'm not.
That's what always happens.
Once again, I don't like war. I don't think any innocent people should die. I kind of
War,
bug out.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Ooh,
say it again. No, but really, like, I'm not for innocent people dying at all. I'm just talking about the game of war, right? Like, if we're going to talk about the game of war, then that's what it, that's what it is. You annihilate the other people when you play Risk, right? What are you doing in Risk? You're taking over and taking control, and that's the game of war. I kind of get a little more, like, if there wasn't people willing to go and fight for the cause of what they're being told by these people who most of the time are lying, because I know a lot of people who went and they go, this isn't what I came here for. What
do you mean, the soldiers?
Yeah, the soldiers, because that's really what it is. These people use our children, not mine personally, but they're somebody's children, and they use them as chess pieces to go and kill each other. They really don't have beef with each other. You understand what I'm saying? But if they're going to play that game, then the problem is that, one of the biggest problems is that Hamas was elected, so really.
Well, when you say that they were elected, there's, are you talking about Hamas leaders in the Lebanese government? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm saying that supposedly in the Gaza Strip, they had free, from what I understand, they had free elections, and in the elections, Hamas won. Now, that doesn't mean that they all wanted Hamas, of course. I mean, Trump won, everybody didn't want Trump. Biden won, everybody didn't want Biden. You know what I'm saying? But, and the problem that they run into, though, you see, and this is the problem. This is the main problem, is that this is what it is now. No matter what the history is, this is what it is now, right? Israel is there. This is what it is, right? No matter what the history is, because I'll be the first one to say I don't know. But the problem now is that the ideology, the ideology of the Palestinians is they want to annihilate and destroy all Jews. They don't want a two-state thing or whatever it's called. They don't want that. They want to.
They want their land back.
They want to get rid of them all. They want their land back. They want them done.
Yeah.
So when you're going against an ideology like that,
but that's the Israeli ideology, also, is it not?
But in a sense, doesn't it have to be? Like, there's no compromise on either side.
It could be a chicken or the egg situation.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Who is the side? Like I said, I would have to look more into the history.
Yeah. Let me just give you top level.
I know the basic history of it, but I'm sure it's deeper than that. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to understand this. So in World War I, the US and the UK and the Allied powers were fighting
the United Nations and all that shit.
That was before that. So World War I, right? It's Austria-Hungary, which is basically Germany, against, against the Allies, right? But also on the German side, was the Ottoman Empire, and the Ottoman Empire had been running the Middle East since like 1450. Out of Turkey, Constantinople, and stuff like that. They've been running their empire, so they were on the sides of the Germans. They got slashed, right? They got destroyed, right? So when and we've talked about this before, dude. Remember I was telling you about those railroad guys who wrote the Treaty of Versailles that fucked up Germany?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So they did this. All that land that was in the Middle East got turned over to British rule. So it was British mandate Palestine in between World War I to World War II, right? So it was under British rule from the end of World War I to World War II. During World War II, when shit started licking off, the Germans were doing their thing again. There was fighting in Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia. And then when it ended, that's when the UN
Sounds like
started,
fun.
and then that's when they put in the homeland in Israel.
Yeah.
So the old Ottoman Empire got defeated in World War I. They were under British rule for 30 or 40 years, and then the UN gave their land to the Jews in Israel. You know, so it's really been since the end of World War I that they have not had a homeland, so to speak, and they had it for 400 or 500 years prior to that.
Yeah.
And it was Arab. So that's, you know, so it's like, you know, you can talk about this with any world politics. I mean, the US is the easiest example. Like, say, you know, the Native Americans were a lot stronger than they are, and they started creeping back to fight. Or dude, even Texas. Like, say if the Mexicans just started coming at us again, bro. California,
That's what I'm saying. It comes
Canada,
to
the French,
point.
British with Canada. It's like, you know, this is the world.
But that's what I'm saying. There comes a point where, you know, you got to take the L. You got to take the L. If you want to get along, you got to try to move forward. You know, and that's the problem. Nobody's willing to move forward.
But
you know,
dude,
well, they
have
want to move forward,
they
but
have
they
to
want to
take the
move
L though,
forward.
dude.
Well, I mean,
They don't. And I don't think it's the same thing
well,
with
then that's the
Russia.
thing.
Hold on, dude.
But
It's
see-
the same
but
thing
see-
with the
but
Russia
see-
and the
but then-
Ukraine
but then-
situation.
But then that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Then I have, like, if your choice is, like, let's say I take over your spot. I've been there now for how many years?
You ain't taking my
70,
shit, dog.
right?
You don't got a chance, bro.
All right, let me rephrase that. Let's say I easily take over your spot, right?
Okay.
And
So you're asleep thinking about this, right?
so
Also
now,
known as dreaming.
I easily take over your spot. So now I'm running your spot for what, 70 years, something like that, you know? And now you get your little crew up, right?
Mhm.
After all these 70 years, you've been having your family, you've been raising your kids have been having kids, right? And you've been raising it that we're going to get our shit back from this dude, from me and my crew, right?
Mhm.
Who's been there for like 70 years, you know? Now we're no longer throwing shit at you or fucking you up because, you know, you've been kind of humble and staying where you know, staying in your lane, so to speak, because I won the war. We fought, I won, right? You're still here, which means that I accepted your surrender, right? You surrendered. So now you try to come back on me. Now I'm not just fighting your kids. I'm fighting the whole thought that I got to be annihilated, which means I got to annihilate. That's what it means. So now, because of the way it is, it's a matter of who gets rid of who. That's what it comes down to now. When nobody's willing to, you know, come to the table and agree to shit because you fought before, you lost. This side who was winning said, we accept your surrender. We're going to stop fucking doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now that's where it comes. It comes to a point of now you're going to keep coming back at us. Then if you're going to keep coming back at me, dude, I have no choice but to get rid. I mean, if it is the way they say it is, like I said, it's deeper than when I say it. I'm just talking in a general sense of what war is.
Mhm.
War is I beat you till you tell me to please stop beating you. You know? And unfortunately, in a way, everyone's involved. Because if people start coming at us with missiles that can hit us, we're all involved.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're held accountable for the shit our government does when we go to other countries. And they know you're
Fucking
American.
we are, dude. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When we go into other countries, you're not just walking around in certain countries that don't like America and they're like, oh, you know, he had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it's an eye for an eye, everyone goes blind. But the truth of the matter is that there's obviously one person. Splash, what's up, baby? There's obviously one person that's already won. They already won. And they're already proven right now that think about it. If they wasn't holding back at all, do they have the power to just wipe that whole place out and then just start rebuilding? Do they have that power? I'm asking. I don't know.
Just who have that power?
Israel. Like if Israel wanted, because obviously they have more power, right? That's one of the big things. It's not an even fight. That's a lot of the argument.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, it's like, okay, Israel against Palestine is not even, and it's also Israel, you know, the UN, the UK, and then it's Palestine, Iran, Russia, China. So it's like, you know, who knows really, you know?
I mean,
dude, a lot of people thought that Palestine would have been smashed already. You know, that wouldn't even gone on for this long. You know, that
Well, I mean, that's not what Israel themselves said, because they keep saying it's going to be a long, drawn out occupation, and that, you know, I don't know if I used the word occupation right, but it's going to be a long, drawn out thing, you know. So, you know.
Yeah, so this was it. So I mean, you know, I have some other maps that I want to show you, but I mean, this is Saudi Arabia, Egypt. It's like all of Africa and the Middle East prior really to World War One. I mean, Africa was controlled by Europe, and then, you know, the Turks had Syria, Israel, Saudi Arabia, all that shit, you know.
I mean, listen, if you looked at it, because you could also look at it just like as mob shit, right? Let's say all those states are just different cities owned by different mobs, and you got one section controlling one section and one section controlling the other, and it's all, you know, what happens when one family gets out of line and is fucking up the shit for everybody else? Because really, at the end of the day, if you want to look at it in those terms, it's like one of the families is stepping out of line, and because of that, now all the families are ready to war. Who's the one who licked it off? Who gave the okay? Because you hit a made man. And when you hit a made man, all hell comes. And that's the thing. My thing is, you know, from my understanding, if they wanted to, they could bomb the whole place and then deal with the consequences, right? Then they would just have to deal with the consequences, but that place would be gone.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's also not a place that any of them really want to destroy, you know.
But I'm just, no doubt there's history and all that shit to it and all that. But the point, you see the point I'm trying to make, right? I know if you cut this into a clip, nobody will. But what I'm saying is that if they really wanted to, would they be able to just wipe them all out? The fact that they don't means they're thinking about repercussions from everybody else.
Of course,
and
optics.
And they're thinking about all that shit, right? So it comes to a point you have to come to a place where you meet. Because it's not going to go the way either one wants it to go. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of countries, like you said, there's a bunch of families that are saying, you're not going to wipe out this family. We're not going to let you. And then there's another couple on the other side, they're saying, we're not going to let. So obviously, what you both want isn't going to happen.
Right.
So what do? Build a wall?
Fucking fight till the end, dog.
Well, if that's what you're doing, then isn't it about annihilation? And once again, we're just having an open conversation. I'm not.
No. Yeah, I'm with you. So this
I'm
is
just putting this out there for people who are listening, thinking like whatever. I was the first one to say I didn't bring it up because, you know, I just know war from what I hear, what I see, the people I've met. I know it's no good. I know I don't want to go. I know I don't like it. You know, and what's fucked up right now is America needs to keep themselves in check because we're not the America of our days. Where there were people that were like gung-ho to do that shit. Right now, if you look at TikTok, none of them Z's want to go out there. They're like, you ain't doing that shit.
And dude, if anything, they're going to be fighting for Palestine, dude. You know? But I was
Palestine, that's nothing that gets me, though. Like, all these freaking, like, LGBs being for Palestine, they would kill them in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. They would cut all your heads off right in the public square, and everybody else would be like, or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're sitting there fucking fighting for their rights. Motherfucker, they'd kill you in a heartbeat. They would kill you in a heartbeat. You know, if I see my bully getting the shit kicked out of him, I do feel bad because I don't like to see any human being get the shit kicked out of him. But I also recognize that motherfucker would be kicking the shit out of me. So I'm not going to say stop.
Right.
I'm just going to stay quiet in that. You know, Splash says, we're going to win. We got Transformers on our side. You know what I'm saying? It's just Israel is taking an L. But that's the thing. Israel shouldn't have to because, in a sense, they already won that war. The ones who need to take the L, sorry, you know, is the Palestinians. Take the L, change your ideology, accept the loss, and then try to build where you guys are living a good, prosperous life going forward. Because there does come a point where shit is done. And I know I just said that and forget about it, man. You can't say shit nowadays. I already know I said something that probably pissed off a lot of people. But I'm not for any. I don't want Palestinians to die. I'm pretty sure I met a couple. They were cool. I get along with people from every fucking walk of life. Because when you look at it, the people in general don't have beef. I mean, some people buy the shit that the government sells them. So they have that ideology, like a lot of those people. You know? They might, the first ones to say stop bombing us are the first ones also to try to raise their kids to become aged to go back there and bomb. That's why, when you look at scriptures and they used to fight the wars back in the day, and I'm not saying that this, I'm just saying how brutal it used to be. I'm not saying that this is what I want them to do, but this is just my understanding of war, which is kill every man, woman, and child. Same thing with like the mob and the Godfather. Why? Because if the woman doesn't have a child yet, she'll eventually have a child and she will raise that child to hate the man who killed her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And the child, unfortunately, will grow up to hate the people who killed the mother and father.
Right.
So the only way to end that is to end that. That's the only way to end that, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That's why this world needs Jesus, because there has to be a thing of forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there has to be a point where you're able to sit at a table and come to some sort of agreement where everybody can live in a way which is prosperous for everybody in love going forward, because you are where you are right now. And that's my opinion on it. Do I think they're going to? No. Right now, with the way it stands, then yeah, you're talking annihilation. One person wants to annihilate the other.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is, how much we get involved.
Right.
But what's funny? What's funny?
Yeah, what's funny, G?
What's funny is that the dude from the Ukraine, what's his name? Zelensky. Now he's complaining that no one's caring about his shit. He's like, everybody's talking about Israel. Nobody even gets remember us. Hey guys, remember us over here, the Nazis? What about us? He's complaining. I saw an article saying that he was complaining to some fucking yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at his head.
Taking away the focus from the conflict in the Ukraine.
Yo, look at his picture. Look at his picture. Okay, guys, you remember us? This is no good.
He looks like the dude behind the counter at every Albanian pizza shop.
Dude, it's crazy, man. He's like, what's up, man? You remember us? There's still shit going on over here. They have to go back to the board meetings on that one, dog. Because that's the shit too. Don't they keep trying to lump all the money together? Like whatever's going to Israel, also they're trying to lump it together to send money to Ukraine, and like they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like the right's like, nah. We do the Israel thing. We're still not with the Ukraine thing. Even though some of them are, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, man, war. I try to stay out of war. I try to stay out of it completely.
Yeah.
Like I've never been to it. So it's not that I'm not allowed to have an opinion. It's just that I'm pretty sure my opinion is only semi-intelligent. And that's being generous. I'm just tired of having fucking 80,000 people tell me how dumb I am and call me a Protestant. I don't get that shit. Yeah.
Let's do it. Fuck it. Run it up, dude. Comment. Who cares?
Man. Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. Splash says all sorts of money laundering going on with these boys. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's what I mean. Like, I guess if we should get angry at anybody, it's funny because, well, it's ironic. The people we should be angry at are the people also who we should support, which is the people who actually say, fuck it, I will go to this other country. And they're like, fuck it, I know that you ain't going to take care of us after this is all said and done. I mean, you will a little, but, and then they go and they fight each other. Literally, like, just follow commands and shooting at people you don't know, didn't run into no personal beef with in any way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. First time you ever seen that person at a distance, and y'all are busting at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for not that much money.
In a way, it's like I said the other day, because I'm tired of them fucking with our time, right? I'm tired of them fucking with the hour, And I'm thinking to myself, it goes to show you how trained we are. Because I'll take the hour where it goes back. That gives us an extra hour, even though it still fucks with my head, right? But now they want to take that hour back at the end of the year and push the hour forward. I say, everybody let's start a movement, no change movement. They don't need to tell us that shit. We need to operate on the same time. So if we all just say fuck it and just keep our clocks the same when they spring it forward, we'll show up, right? And they'll be like, you're early. And you'll be like, well, no, I'm not early. And when we try to leave an hour early, they go, oh, no, you can't leave. No, it's not. Look at the clock. Look at our clock. Fuck your phone clock. Look at our watches. We never changed them. We're staying where we're at. Go fuck yourself.
I don't even wear one.
Just stop fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm on my time.
You know, they'll be like, you're late. You're like, no, I'm not. Look. And if everybody does it, then nobody's late. The fucking boss is early. Let's stop letting them fucking dictate everything, every fucking thing. You know, for no reason. Does anybody know why they do that shit? I know it has something to do with the farmers, but from my understanding, it's not relevant to today's day and age. So why are we doing it? Why do we keep changing that fucking hour?
I believe the real reason that we still keep the hour is because the businesses can then dock 1 hour from your pay when you fall back, and they generate revenue from that.
I feel like you're just talking out of your ass right now because it just sounded like you knew what you were talking about. Cliffy says, war only fuels more war. It's about money and real estate. War sucks. I agree. Trying to keep people productive. What, you mean war is keeping people productive? I mean, listen, the truth of the matter is, man, if there wasn't war, what would all those people do? Same thing with TikTok. There's so many like different sides of the spectrum that you could look at that go like from the craziest, which to me is like the military and governmental shit. That's like the crazy shit, to like the dumbest shit, which would be like TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But then you think to yourself, what would these people do if they didn't have that? Think of how many people, you know, make these military weapons. How many people go
newspapers get
as soldiers, the people who make
uniforms,
the decisions,
uniform shops.
Yeah, right. So what would these people do if not for war? The same thing, like what if not for TikTok?
They'd be unemployed, dog. That's why.
If not for TikTok, what would that chick who has 3,000 fucking followers live crumpling a piece of plastic into her microphone, what would she do? Or the one sitting there eating fucking, I think she eats crawfish, just has a big bowl of crawfish, and she's like a big wildebeest chick. What would they do if for that, not for that? You know, I'm not sure if it's crawfish, but it's some nasty shit that she sits there and she has a big bowl of it and just eats it. It's like what? And she'll have like 300, 400 live followers, you know, 5.6 thousand followers to watch her eat out of a bowl. And those other dummies, those AI dummies. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Ew, dude.
And and that's all she does. She doesn't talk and like, you know, it's not like she says interesting things while she's eating them. No, she just, and she's monetized. You know, like it's insane. What about those AI people who sit there and act like AI robots? What the fuck? Dudes will beat to anything. Exactly. That's what it is, right?
It's gotta be.
They're probably sitting there with a bunch of crawfish on their fat stomachs.
Just butter, melted butter
all over them, just fucking whacking off.
A big bib with the
their
lobster
little
on
dinkies. You know what I'm saying? Ashley Tinsley says, hey, there's my guy. What's up, Ashley? One of the very few females to be man enough to hang out with Rated G. There's only like 30-something%. You know.
And diminishing by the day.
Those are the real women, though. Those are the women unafraid, the strong women. You know. I'll just leave it at that. What happened? You had a rough night?
My espresso machine's broken.
Did somebody call you at 11 o'clock in the morning?
My espresso machine's broken.
You espresso me? Oh, so you didn't get to have no espresso?
2 days in a row.
Uh,
I had to order some new gaskets. I got no faith in these gaskets, Jerry. I got no faith in these gaskets. Yeah. So
well, I mean, things break, dude.
no, I know. I had to had to buy new ones, and now I got to wait for it to come in. So I'm getting coffee out, which I hate.
Yeah, I've been doing my K cups, dude. Fuck it. I'm trying to save whatever money I can, man. These motherfuckers are just raping us, yo. Just raping us with the prices of things. It's insane. It's insane. And it's crazy because I'll see shit sale. And then I get up there and it's still like $200 shopping. I'm like, wait a minute, this is buy one, get one free. Like half of this shit. You tell me half of this shit is $200? Because there's a whole bunch of buy one, get one frees. Yeah, you could do that when you're charging more.
Right.
When you're charging more than double the price, you could give one away for free. You're still making a profit.
That's good marketing.
Fuck that. Same thing with the Macy's shit, people. Listen, I worked in fashion. That Macy's shit, how do you think they can give you 50% off and they still let you take another 25% off with a fucking card? You got 75% off. Do you think they lost money on that? No. It's like 500 times marked up. That's how they're able to give you 100% off, because they're still making 400%. They can give you 99% off and they'll still make 100, like fucking 300% markup.
Nice. Fucking bastards.
Yeah. Ashley says, I got that STD test on standby. Ashley, I don't do STD tests, man. You got to send a chick. You tell her to go. I do a yearly physical, and that's where I get the test done. Because if I'm getting everything else done, check under the engine too. Ashley's at work. What's up? We got the fam with us today. That's dope. You got your llama shirt? Ooh. I got mine on today. People get yours. There's only a few left. Cheaper if you get reusable K-cups and get fresh coffee grinds. Yeah, but then that requires me to clean K-cups and shit.
It's nasty. Those things get nasty. Those little filters get nasty. The K-cup gets a little nasty too. You gotta rinse it, and clean it.
Well, you're supposed to, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to do that.
Otherwise, it's pre-seasoned.
Yeah. Otherwise, I just use it till it breaks, and then I get a new one because things break.
Not if you took care of them.
I do take care.
That's the problem with your generation, dude. You just throw stuff away. You don't care about maintaining and buying something that's good quality American made.
No, what my generation knows
that you build and you hold and you.
What my generation knows is that your generation makes things that break. And not only do you make things that break, but you make things designed to break. Because my generation and the generations before mine used to make things that lasted. They lasted so long, it put companies out of business because people never had to get more of it. And I'm pretty sure it was your generation that said, you know what, let's start making shitty products, putting lifespans on things. Yeah, take off your fucking headphones, bitch ass. Now we know why the generation after y'all is all going downhill. It starts with you, Brian. I coupon like crazy. I won't buy anything full price except AC Jokes tickets.
It's the one thing you shouldn't pay full price.
That's the one thing you shouldn't pay full price for. You beat me, dog. You win. You got that. You got to the buzzer first on that one. Ashley also says, I've had the same Keurig for 10 years. Wow, that's impressive.
She cleans it.
That's impressive. Facts. I'm going to take that as a whole wraparound that you agree with everything I just said, even though I know it's probably something I said before. She cleans it. Yes, she does. Well, there you go. There's the trick. You got to clean. I got a cheap one now anyway. This one only cost me I'm surprised it lasted this long, to be honest. It's almost like a traveling one.
Do you know what the mocha pot is? I'm sure you do. Like the little stovetop espresso cookers.
I think my daughter might have one of those. She makes she has the thing, whips the milk and shit. My daughter makes a great coffee. Yo.
One of these. You ever
Oh,
seen
nah, she don't got that. She got like some crazy machine. Yeah, I've seen those. Like I said, I don't want to put nothing on the fucking stove to heat up or anything like that, or because then you got to finish what's in the pot. Half the time, you leave shit in the pot.
I don't. This is what I have. This is what broke this thing. I have an espresso machine.
Oh wow, that's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, man.
That doesn't look like it should break.
Well, it didn't break. It was just I've had it for 2 years, and I use it, at least once a day, if not twice.
2 years. I mean, Ashley's had her fucking Kruger for fucking Keurig for fucking 10 years.
It was just an O-ring. The O-ring wore out, so I just had to buy a new O-ring, and I'll just install it. So
isn't it under warranty? There's a warranty on it.
Yeah, but it didn't break. It's a replacement part. Like those O-rings over time, because the way an espresso machines work is by pressurizing the water and then throwing that through the beans. That's what gives you taste.
But shouldn't that be covered under the warranty?
No, not something like that.
See, that's some slick fucking millennial shit right there.
No,
man.
dude, no. It's the rubber. It'd be like getting air in your tires being under warranty for your car.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that completely.
It doesn't matter if you disagree,
because I'm not telling you
right and you're wrong. That's what matters.
You might think that. Splash says Brian's generation makes disposable stuff. We have stuff we could keep fixing as long as we could find parts. Yep. Brian's generation sucks. Ashley Tinley says that's like a French press.
Similar, but the water bubbles up from the bottom.
Ooh, you fancy dog. Does that machine come with a butler?
Yeah, I actually got a child lithium miner.
Brian's the butler. You know what I'm saying? His wife bought it. He's the butler. He makes it, and she lets him drink whatever's left over. Ashley says rubber wears out quick. Well, I think that's why you got to change it after every nut. That's why it's only good for one nut. Yeah, he's bougie. Brian's very bougie.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
No.
Little bougie bitch.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, I meant to think that. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come out with that.
You didn't mean to say it out loud.
No. That was supposed to just be a thought.
Oh.
She said on the espresso machine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, no, he keeps rubber condoms on it. That's how he covers the part that goes into the coffee.
I drink my coffee through the condom just because I don't want to touch anything. It doesn't taste the same. But
This has been another rated gay moment.
I knew it was going to be one like this today. I knew it.
Well, you had that feeling?
Yeah, this is very, very much, I feel like the old days of Rated G when we really had much less planning.
Well, I mean, listen, man. We got together because we knew you wasn't going to be here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to,
Thursday, though, live from La La Land.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll be out there in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to bring what's his name on with you, Rinaldi?
No.
Ashley, did you see the new logo that Brian wants to change to? Did you get to see the logo? Lauren says, love the Rated Gay podcast. Look, I'm not trying to make that trend, people, okay? Let's forget about the guy who, even though that dude's genius, Butter, something like that. What do you think of our new logo? This is protected by the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, and the purple.
Purple.
Ashley says to go for it. Love the new logo. I want a hoodie like that. Yeah, maybe we should make some.
Expand our fan base.
Why not? Everyone listen. Everyone is welcome to listen. I just don't think everybody wants to hear what we got to say. You know, we got one sale already. So all right, we got 2 sales. Let's make 2.
All right. 2 of 2.
I'm not joking. I think we should. Listen, man, I gotta get. Does it come with free llama stickers? I should make some llama stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I haven't done the llama joke. I
What
haven't done the llama joke in the longest, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of see you running out on that though, you know?
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff.
We haven't been talking about a lot of that kind of stuff recently though, so it doesn't surprise me that you moved off of that. I really like how you do that, man. I really do.
What?
You only talk about stuff that's like relevant to you now, and then when it becomes less relevant to you, you move past it.
Yeah, like me and my son are getting along, so I don't do none of my son's material where I go at him.
Yeah, dude,
it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I like it. It's really cool.
You know, when I'm doing that material, you know, me and my son had an argument and haven't spoken again yet.
Yeah.
You know, stickers on the car. I'm against stickers on the car, Ashley.
Magnet?
I don't like stickers on the car.
What about magnet?
Magnet would be cool. Maybe those. Yeah. I'm against the stickers though, because the stickers is like, then, you know, you get rid of the car and that person, you know, don't want the stickers there. That should have me burping louder than your performance. Nah, but I, you know, yeah, I just, you know, I can't if I get tired of it. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean I'll never say it again. There might come a point where like it comes naturally to say it again, but it started feeling forced. You know, right now I'm enjoying doing the holiday stuff. I'm really liking talking about Halloween. I've been coming up with a lot of new stuff on that. So I'm building that. So that's better than it was last year. Mm-hmm. You know, I do it till like a week after New Year's.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm on to new stuff, which should be interesting this time around because who knows where we'll be once the New Year's comes in. There should be a lot of
election season's coming up soon too, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Nuts, dude. Next year, our episode's gonna be bananas, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Ashley says I drive a 2000 Camry. I'll put a sticker on it if I want to. Yeah. Look, do what you want. I'm just against it. You know, listen, we could agree to disagree. You know.
Just like Israel and Palestine.
Well, they can't disagree to disagree. That's the problem. You know, sometimes there you go. We are, Ashley, me and you right now, we are a shining beacon. We are an example of what people should follow, just to agree to disagree. You know, I respect your right to put that sticker on that 2000 Camry, even though someone, if you decide to sell it, it's going to have to try to scratch it off. And, you know, I'm sure you respect my right. So we're cool. You know, let's not kill each other.
Cool.
I feel like that's how it should be. I got to shoot into the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to eat something before I do. So today we're going to have to cut it a little short, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mama.
Jesus Christ. She okay?
Yeah, she missed. She tried to jump and she missed. I had to grab her. She was grabbing on like this, trying to hold on. Anyway, man, I'm gonna go tend to mama. I thank y'all all for listening. Sorry that we have to just so soon today, man, but we're glad we got something in. I'm gonna actually eat some I fried up some chicken cutlets yesterday with some pasta. I'm gonna eat that real quick before I leave. She's cool, I think. Nah, she looks sick though. I gotta take care of her. All right, man. Guys, thanks for listening, man. We love you. If you don't know already, I just told you. Brian, I'll talk to you a little later. I love you, dog.
Love you.
Peace out, man.
Peace.